Hi, this is Stan Robinson with SHR Marketing. Today I'm going to talk briefly about expanding your LinkedIn network. This is really geared toward people who are just getting started on LinkedIn or people who are looking for some new ideas as far as expanding their network quickly. So the best people to start with as far as building your LinkedIn network are those who know you best. Your family, friends, colleagues from work, from past jobs, from the schools that you attended, from the organizations that you've worked with, etc. Now, LinkedIn makes it easy to get started. If you go to Connections at the top and add connections here, it will give you the option to import people who are in your different email address books. Now, the good news is that LinkedIn pulls up a list of people and you can selectively choose who you want to send LinkedIn's generic invitation to. This is the only time when I suggest using LinkedIn's generic invite, because these are people that you already know and it allows you to send an invitation to a lot of people that you already know at once to rapidly start building your LinkedIn network. In every other instance, when you're inviting someone to connect, I strongly suggest that you personalize the invitation, let the person know exactly why you would like to connect with them on LinkedIn. Now, by way of example, one of the reasons why you want to go ahead and start with the people that you already know is because they can help you to further expand your LinkedIn network by providing you with introductions when you run across people that they are connected with that you would in turn like to connect with. So just by way of example, let's use Dave Curlin here. Say I found Dave's profile. I said, geez, Dave looks interesting. I'm not directly connected to him. He's second degree connection, which means that we have some connections in common. So one of the things that you can do is go to this drop down right next to send a free message. You'll see the option to get introduced. If you click on that, it will allow you to pull up this drop down, see who the people are that are your mutual connections. You can select one that you would like to make the introduction. And I would simply explain to Ed why I would like to connect with Dave. Let him know that if he doesn't feel comfortable making the introduction, that's no problem. And in the same note, I would also type a note to Dave explaining why I would like to connect with him, such that Edward can just forward the message to Dave and it makes his life very easy. Now, the other one feature that I wanted to bring up was the Find Alumni feature. If you go back to Connections at the top, go to Find Alumni, using your alma maters as a way of quickly expanding your LinkedIn network is very, very effective, because LinkedIn allows you to invite fellow alums even if you don't have their email address. So if you go to Find Alumni, they will pull up your schools in reverse chronological order. As you can see, it shows you where fellow alums live, where they work, and what they do, which can be extremely valuable information. And just to use someone as an example, let me go to find a profile that I'm not directly connected with yet. And I'm pretty sure I'm not connected with Simrit. Now you notice you have the option to connect and view profile. I suggest that you go to the person's profile. Don't select connect because it'll just send a generic invitation. Go to their profile. Then from here, number one, you can review their profile, learn a little bit more about them, which you want to do anyway. But when you're ready to send a connection request, then click connect. Then you can select classmate, the school that you both went to, and do it like that. Now while we're on this profile, this is where you can also, if you're inviting former colleagues, you can do it from here. Again, we already talked about schools. If you've done business together in some other capacity, this is where you can select that. If you can select friend, someone that you already know. If you select other, they'll prompt you for the person's email address. And this is where you can personalize your invitation to the individual that you're inviting. Alright, so that is it for now. I hope this was helpful, and have a great day.